Hiya. Oh, you got my new phone for me there, then? That's what I've been waiting for. Hey, what's up, guys? How you all doing? Welcome back to all my subscribers and hello to all my new viewers. So, finally, the Galaxy S10 Plus has arrived. Got two of these. Got one that's my partner's and one for myself, which is still sealed. And I can't express how much I'll be looking forward to getting hold of this phone. I do love my mobile phones. Get really excited when I got one on pre-order. Started a few weeks ago now. Me and my partner sat down and watched the live Samsung event. We do this every year, same with the Apple event. And if there's anything we like, we always put a pre-order in and then look forward for the device to turn up. But in usual Samsung tradition, they sort of leave it quite a while before actually releasing the device to the public. So we've had a bit of waiting for it. Up until last night, we still had a dispatch notice from the supplier. We were getting a bit concerned about it, but late last night, lucky enough, we had one come through, and it's just a case of them waiting till today for it to turn up. Usual thing, morning comes, checking the phone every 5 minutes and see what the update was on the delivery. Even worried to go to the toilet for missing the postie turn up. Running backwards and forwards to the window every time you hear a noise like some bloody mad dog. But yeah, eventually it turned up, and yeah, they're here. Can't wait to get them unboxed. So yeah, I'll be doing two videos, unboxings. Like I said, one's mine and one is my partner's. She's gone for the green. And a big thanks to her, in all fairness. She loves unboxing her phone as much as I do. But to help support me with the channel, she said that she'd allow me to unbox her phone on her behalf. So, you know, big thanks to her for that, you know, for helping me out to, you know, help you guys out. So anyway, let's move into the other room and get these unboxed. Right, so here we are, all set up, ready to go. So let's not hang about. And let's just get straight into getting this open. So this is how it came to me today. As you can see, all fully sealed. I do like this bit, I must admit. So I've got a bit of documentation there. That's just to say how much I've had my pants pulled down on the price. And there we go. So it's the S10 Plus, as you can see, and we've got a white logo on the front there, and it sort of shimmers. I don't know if that picks up on camera, just like the phone should do. Nothing on the sides, and just on the back, confirming. It's a 128 gig. So this is the first S device that I've had for some years. The last one that I had was the Galaxy S4, I believe it was. Since then, I've had all the Note series. I've tried a few iPhones, didn't really get on with them. My last phone, which is the phone that I'm recording on at the moment, is the Galaxy Note 9. And I had obviously the Note 8 before that. Must admit, I was a little bit disappointed with the Note 9 over the Note 8 because it was just a small incremental upgrade. And I was never a fan of the colour range. Went for black in the end, but there was none of the colours that really stood out to me. And as a bit of a tech geek, that is one thing I do like, is my tech to look aesthetically nice. You know, some people, it's just a phone and it serves a purpose. To me, you know, this is what I enjoy. You know, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't take drugs or anything. I spend my money on me performance cars and technology. And to me, having a phone that looks nice is, you know, part of the thing that I like. And for the first time in a few years, you know, this is a phone I really look forward to getting to, because what I've seen of it, it looks stunning. So let's see if it actually looks as good So I hope it does. Oh, actually, it'll help if I cut it open. Forgetting there's this security tab, so cut this off. There we go. And that is how the phone is presented in the box. Got a little tab there to lift it out. So we've got the, don't know where you can see that there, the camera cut out in that corner. And let's turn it over. And there we have it. And oh yeah, that does look nice. I like the look of that. Don't know how that's picking up on camera, but that does shimmer nice in the light. I was contemplating getting the ceramic white, but that was £200 on top. And you know, I do like this colour anyway. This I can't remember what they call it now. No, I don't think it says in the box. Oh, prism white, that's it. Yeah, and I think that looks nice. Some people might think it's a bit of a girly colour, but no, I think that's nice. You've got silver edges. So we've got our SIM tray at the top here. I'm guessing that's a microphone. Obviously the new camera setup on the back, as you can see there. And this time we've got the in-display fingerprint scanner, which I will try out when I'm setting it up. On the bottom we've got, if it will focus, is it going to focus? The speaker, charging port, headphone jack. Nice that they've kept that again. Another microphone, I think that is there. On the side we've got volume up and down, Bixby button, which is remappable this time. You can't completely get rid of Bixby, but apparently I think it's like if you double tap you can open up like an app or whatever that you want. Then you've got your power button. I'm going to leave that on for now. I'll take that off in a bit when I put my case on it. And apparently, yeah, there is, it's a bit hard to see if you can see that up here, but there is, well, there's the earpiece, but also there is a screen protector on it. You can just see it there where the cameras are. And whether that's any good or not, but I'll leave it on anyway and see how we go. So let's have a quick look then at what else is in the box. Right, we've got our fast charger there, UK spec plug, and I noticed this year there's no plastic wrapping around it. Normally it'd be, yeah, sort of sealed up, but I think they're doing that this year to be a bit more sort of eco-friendly, and fair enough. I don't see any point in wasting packaging. You've got your adapter there, which is USB to Type-C. Then we have, what have we got in here? There we go. And then there is the charging cable. And then finally, the AKG headphones. I won't bother unwrapping those. I've got other headphones that are better quality ones than that, but yeah, they look alright, I suppose. I'm sure they do the job. Oh, and it looks like it's got some spare sort of like bud things in there for different shaped ears and whatnot. What I'll do actually, I'm going to just grab a tape measure, because one thing I didn't think about, oh, there you go, there's another little adapter in there. I'm guessing that's a, yeah, micro USB. Sorry about the focusing on this, guys, but for some reason cameras are throwing a bit of a wobble here. So it's micro USB to Type C. Yeah, so what I'll do is grab a tape measure a minute, just see actually how long this cable is. Right, it's got the old trusty tape measure. And let's see how much length you get then. And that is spot on 1 meter. So it could be a bit better, but not the worst, I suppose. Now, what I'm going to do before I turn this on, because I've got to get the SIM card out of the phone that I'm actually recording on. So I'm going to take this phone outside so you guys can see it in the daylight, because what I've seen of some videos and images of it, it can look different in different lights. So let's whip outside and have a look out there. So sod's law, I come outside and it's raining, but not a worry. So looking outside, as you can see, it really changes in colour. This sort of angle, it really turns a red colour, and shifting it around just a little bit more, and then it goes to a blue tinge, and then further around again, more white, and then a slightly reddish when you put it around even more again. So there you go, you can see that there. Again, like going blue there, then red, then blue, and then white. Yeah, looks great. Right, anyway, let's get back inside before I get soaked. Right, before I just turn it on for the first time, I thought I'd just quickly show you a bit of a box comparison. So as you can see, mine's the white, and my partner's is the green, and they've done the writing to correspond with the colour, which is a nice little touch. And I've also got me box here for me Galaxy Note 9, and just comparing it, you can see, even though they are the same screen sizes, the size of the boxes, how much different they are there. If I just show you like that. Quite a bit of difference. There you go. So yeah, it's pretty impressive how they've managed to keep the same size screen, and but in a smaller form factor, which is always good for the pocket. Right, so enough talking. Let's crack on and get this phone turned on for the first time. Right, so we've got our SIM ejector tool. Pop open the tray and put it in. We'll be getting a bigger storage card for this phone as well, a 256 gig one. So that should be here in a few days. And there we go, powering up for the first time. Now I've done all the boring stuff. Now we get to the fingerprint recognition and face unlocking features. So I'm going to set up fingerprints, which should be interesting because it's the in-display one. So got a bit of text there saying to use fingerprint you need to set up a pin, and I will do that now quickly. And there we go. Now it's telling me to put my finger on there to register it, so that's what I'll do now. So and press a little harder. There we go. So this is slightly different to what I'm used to, because you seem to have to keep it there quite a bit longer, just moving it around. Not a big deal. But I have seen this on other videos that they say the setup process does take a little bit longer. And now it says to reposition my finger and do the same again. There we go. And it says to add another fingerprint. Now, a top tip, I personally register the same finger more than once. This then limits the chance of having sort of a misses of your fingerprint, and greatly increases the chances of you getting in first time. So we do this again, press a little harder. Keep moving it around. And that's saying I'll reposition my finger again. Or thumb, should I say. There we go, added. And there we have it, it's all set up. Yeah, it looks absolutely stunning. I'm really chuffed with it. As you can see with this wallpaper here, I'll change that, the pink ink for me. But they've done a good job of trying to sort of hide the cameras up in the corner there, making it a bit sort of more discreet with that wallpaper. You know, copying the sort of Apple theme of what they've done with their notch. Yeah, looks really, really nice. I've not put anything on it yet. I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll just quickly try out this fingerprint reader. People have said about this power button being a bit high up. Yeah, I suppose it could do with being a bit further down, maybe that sort of position. But I've got fairly big hands anyway, so not really a big problem for me. Now, I don't know how this works. No, well, there you go. It's just, I'm guessing it's like a raise to wake thing. Just touch on the screen. There we go, straight in all fairness. No hanging about, it seemed fast to me. Let's just try that again. There we go, yeah, straight in. Though if it makes it any quicker if you actually wake up the device. No, not really. Seems good. That's, yeah, a positive thing straight away. Apparently they've got rid of the retina, so the retina scanner, is it, I think they call it. But I will still use the cameras for face recognition. That feature worked really well on my Note 9, and I'll continue to use that on this. And I'll use the fingerprint as basically like a backup, to be honest. What I think I will do is show you guys a wallpaper that I've seen on another YouTube channel, and they recommended it, which takes full advantage of the cutout there. So the magic of video, let's go to that right now. Ta-da! Pretty good, eh? So there's a few like this knocking about. I've just gone for that one there. I'll show you some of the others. Really clever in all fairness how they've been implemented to make use of the camera cutout there. Got Wally, the one that I've got there. Oh, Johnny 5. So yeah, you know, I think that's really inventive of whoever come up with that idea. Definitely more pleasing than the notch, that's for sure. I mean, who couldn't like that, eh? Now, I wasn't actually going to show anything to do with the camera, but I will do a few demo photographs for you guys. So what I'll start off doing is I'll do a couple of selfies. I'll take some shots with the rear camera, just showing the 3 different lengths that you get now, which are a sort of traditional sort of field of view, a zoomed in, and a super wide view as well, which that's going to be really handy for me because I use my phone for doing these videos on YouTube, and when I'm trying to record myself, it is a bit difficult because I use the rear facing camera as opposed to the selfie camera because I want to keep the decent quality, but it is a bit too close in, and with the new wide angle lens, hopefully that will solve that problem. So yeah, that's going to be really good. So anyway, let's crack on and look at some photographs. Well, what can I say, guys? I'm blown away by that. Don't know what you guys thought, but that wide angle camera, that's just something else. Samsung has really hit the nail on the head with this one. I know other manufacturers have done wide angle cameras before, but apparently this is the widest one on the market. And boy, that is going to be a well useful thing to have. That in itself is a massive selling point to me. Like I said, I've not zoomed in, as in sort of digitally zoomed in on those pictures or anything like that. That is just the 3 different cameras. I think the zoomed in one optically is 2 times, I believe. And then coming back out to your regular and then further back out to your wide angle. And yeah, that is just so handy. It really is. I mean, you know, I was standing quite close to the TV in the lounge, and yeah, it's just really, really impressive how far back it can pull that image. It is really, really good. Probably the most useful feature I've seen on a camera in a long while. I mean, if you guys are thinking about getting one of these phones, go and try it out in the shop or something. You know, I think you'll be really blown away by it, and I think so many people will find that useful. I mean, there's been plenty of occasions before where, you know, you have to back up sort of thing. You know, you turn on your camera, you think, oh, I'm a bit zoomed in here, so you walk back a few paces and keep having to go back. But with that, you know, it saves all that messing about. Really, really handy. Right, moving on. One of the other things I want to show you guys was the wireless PowerShare. Now, I know people have sort of shown this showing a phone back to back, but one of the other things you can do is actually charge a smartwatch. So what I'm going to do is go into the settings and turn on wireless PowerShare. Now, I've never done this, so let's just turn it on. I was saying to put phones back to back, but obviously I'm going to use a watch, so I'm going to flip that over. I'm going to get my Samsung watch. This is the Gear S3. Let's place it on the back and see if it does anything. Oh, straight away, there you go. It's made a noise. And yeah, there we go. Look, charging. That's great, really good. That's gonna be really handy when I'm out about, because I've been away a few times where, you know, I'm say on holiday for a day or two, and you know, my watch has gone flat, and I've been unable to charge it because I've not taken the charge with me. But I always seem to remember to take my phone charger, so that would be handy. That I can, you know, juice up my phone and juice up my watch at the same time. Really handy thing. Right, so I think the last thing that we'd do is have a just quick look at the actual screen itself. Now, to me, it's a bit hard to see that, but it's a bit sort of yellowy. So just going to adjust some of the settings on that. Let's go into display, and it comes out the box as natural. Yes, this is, you know, more realistic, I suppose, but I'll be honest, I prefer the oversaturated Samsung look when it comes to my phones. Not so much on my TVs, but yeah, on my phone I do like it. So I'm going to shove that onto Vivid there, and I'm going to just change that color temperature a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll do, and that makes the screen look yeah, great. And the brightness on it, well, yeah, it goes bright, to say the least, very bright. Quite a few hundred nits, I think, more than the last phone I had, so that'll be handy in daylight conditions. Right, and one final thing, and I think that's to peel off this cover and fit this case of mine. So you may have seen in a previous video, let's just move this camera down a bit now, the unboxing of this and another case. And I've actually gone for one with a kickstand on the back. There you go, like that. And this is from Spigen. So I just peel off this protective film that they put on there. Right, 5 minutes later, I eventually get off the film on that, looking nice and shiny. And let's pull that one off from the back of the phone. I do love this bit. Oh, listen to that. That's great. That is satisfying. So I'll try not to touch it back. We've got some sort of mark in the middle there. I think there's like a little hole in the yeah, there was a hole in that thing for some reason. Don't know why. And let's put this case on. There we go. I think that looks pretty nice. Can still see all the shine on the back of the phone there. And the kickstand there. So yeah, I am loving this phone so far. I mean, it's only been a few minutes since I've really turned it on properly. And I will sit down and have a good play with it and report back to you guys on my So that doorbell going off was delivery guy with another parcel from Samsung. If you want to see what that is in the future, come back because it will be featuring in another video coming up soon. So yeah, I will be reporting back to you guys on what I think of this phone, given you know, my honest opinion of it. At the moment, it feels really great. You know, looks nice, feels nice in the hand and that. But it's early days. Come you know, a couple of weeks of when I've loaded on some apps and all that, you know, that would be the sort of true test of it really. I'll be doing many more videos, say covering the actual camera itself, and also do some speed tests between this and the Note 9. And also, like I said, I'll be doing the unboxing of where is it? Oh, there it is. Of me partner's one as well. So if you want to see the green one, come back for that one. And there you have it then, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, maybe think about subscribing if you'd like to see more of the same in the future. As always, a big thanks to my current subscribers and a big hello to all my new subscribers. We've just hit the 400 mark now, and yeah, it's getting better and better as each day goes on. You know, you guys seem to be enjoying these videos, and as long as you keep enjoying them, I'll keep making them. So thanks once again, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.